the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello and welcome, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. We're glad to have you with us on 2K Sports. Tonight, it'll be the Atlanta Hawks going up against the Dallas Mavericks. For Dallas, they've got an opportunity tonight to sweep the season series 2 wins to none. The coaching staff commented that they feel confident coming into this one. And on the topic of Dirk Nowitzki, so many great moments for him throughout his career title. Where is he, Shaq, in your mind, on the all-time power forward list?
Well, he's certainly the best European player to ever play the game, him and Petrovic. He's top 7 in career scoring of any player. I'm impressed that he started off like a non-superstar. First 3 years had trouble, and then he just emerged out of nowhere. Been to the finals, I think, 2 or 3 times, won one, lost one. But he's up there. He's definitely up there.
I agree with Shaq. I love his game. I think overall it's evolved. He even started to go into the post when they started winning championships, when they won the championship. But I've just got this stat, Ernie, hold on. And it says he's the only post player to reach 50, 40, 90. What's 50, 40, 90 mean?
50 would be
The sights of the Atlanta skyline as we are here in the heart of Georgia. We are in Atlanta, Georgia, the home nest for the Hawks. It's an interconference matchup right here. The Mavericks looking for a strong start to this road trip. This is a team showing a better record this year over last. This was their goal, and it's coming to fruition so far.
You know, right now, Dallas, this isn't the spot that too many people thought they'd be in this far into the season. They've really turned some heads with their play.
Well, any doubts I had have long dissipated. I mean, they're not doing it with smoke and mirrors. I mean, they are a legitimate top-tier team.
We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. On the floor right now for the Mavericks, Parsons and Dirk are in at the forward spots. J.J. Barea is out there with Matthews. And it's Pachulia in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
Screen by Jones. To the right side. Bazemore. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket. On time and on target.
Now here's Barea. He's guarded by Schroeder. Shoots from the baseline. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. The Mavericks shooting their first free throws of this game.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws. So those are numbers you'll be happy with.
You know, something you can point to when you're talking about their areas of success last season, free throw shooting.
Now here's Schroeder. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Outside, Jones. And a great job by the D contesting that shot and forcing the miss. It's Matthews on the wing. Solid as a rock from 20 feet away. Matthews has got his first points of the night. Here's Schroeder. Dishes it to Jones. Picked by Horford. In the corner, Bazemore with it. Lets it go from deep, and that one's good. Bazemore's got 5 now.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't DM up more tightly on the perimeter.
Again, Doris Burke spoke with Mike Malone. Doris?
We talked about the keys to this game, and he singled out Paul Millsap as a player they've simply got to be mindful of. Coach told me he's always been an energy guy, someone you have to locate and box out every possession. But he's developed his offensive game to the point where he's more than just a hustle guy. He's also a scoring threat now, and a guy we can't leave open. They'll be watching him, Kevis.
Thanks again, Doris.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
The Hawks shooting their first free throws here for the night.
Dennis Schroeder. 2 shots.
That's good from Schroeder. Schroeder hits them both. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. They set the screen. Barea dishes to Parsons. Pulls up on the wing. Horford with the rebound.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
And it's Schroeder missing.
That's really too easy a chance to miss, guys. He needs to be more aggressive and focused on his finishes.
Now here's Barea. He's covered closely. Nobody near Parsons. Parsons missing again.
Boy, they're fortunate. Defense was taking a big chance, leaving him that wide open behind the arc.
And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
And you know what? That's one of those heat checks if he's taking shots like that.
Yeah, heat check or not, I don't care how hot he may or may not be, he's not making that one.
Now here's Parsons. He's coming off a 13-point game against Memphis. 6 to shoot. It's stolen by Jones. Goes up. Hammers it home to polish off the break.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
Here is Matthews, following the bucket by the Hawks. Nowitzki, good.
Could be the first of a lot of mid-range jumpers that we see from him.
1:57 left here in the first quarter. To the paint, got a piece of it. But Julia with the steal. Matthews with it. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Memphis.
Yeah, and talk about his scoring. I mean, Kevin, with the defense trying to pressure him, he did a good job of getting them to overcommit and getting himself to the line.
The offensive rebound, Jones. Lays it up and banks it in. Jones has got 6.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation, but boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Chris Humphries. Mavericks trail by 11. Millsap at power forward with Horford at the center. Jones is out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Bazemore at the small forward position. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Barea, no good. Well, it was the Dallas Mavericks in their last game, a loss to Memphis.
Yeah, they just caught a team, Kevin, that was in a zone, and they didn't have the manpower defensively to disrupt them.
Hey, zone or no zone, I expected a little more fight out of them than what they showed. I mean, they never strung together any stops like they needed to.
4 on the shot clock. Jones, that's for 2. And no good, trying to use the glass. Dallas has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Dallas moving it around. Barea kicks to Nowitzki. Nowitzki a screen. Matthews with it. Jones covering. Here's Nowitzki, rejected by Millsap. Now Schroeder. Millsap has the open look. Great look, but off the mark.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Parsons attacking. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot, he'll shoot 2. That one on Horford. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Hawks.
Well, in the first half of play, they're closing out aggressively, blocking shots. A key indicator of their activity on the defensive side.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
And Doris Burke has something for us. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Wolves played a role for them. He had 12 points, but also put up 4 boards. We could see his role in this offense expand if he puts together more games like this one, guys.
All right, thanks, Doris. He's got a lot of positives to take away from that game.
He really does. It was one of his better performances, and that's saying something because we've seen this guy have a lot of good ones.
And you'd have to imagine that he'll be out to build on it, to go one better here tonight.
The Mavericks have made all of their free throws so far tonight, going 6 for 6. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Schroeder kicks to Jones. And the rebound goes to Nowitzki.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
Parsons outside. Matthews passes to Pachulia. No luck, so Atlanta will take it the other way, coming off that loss against the Timberwolves.
And really lucky that they weren't blown out in that game, because I just thought the effort was lacking.
They just couldn't hit on anything that worked for them, no matter what approach they used.
Now Matthews, following the three-point attempt by Freak. Pachulia with it. He's picked up by Millsap. Here's Matthews. Busts the J after the cagey pass fake. Matthews has got 7 now in this quarter.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
Outside for Millsap. Jones drives in. The 10-footer. And he gets it to go. Jones has got 8.
Yeah, that's a difficult shot in the face of a defender that towers over him.
You know, guys sometimes love proving people wrong. You know that from guys you've played with. And Greg, this mismatch gives him an opportunity to quiet the haters and naysayers.
Yeah, okay.
Throws down the breakaway jam.
It's as if the defense just let him go.
He'll thank them for that, because he got a chance to perform a little razzle-dazzle on that one.
Mavericks trail by 11. Here's Barea. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Memphis.
A gigantic game for him at the free throw line. He was an instigator, drawing a ton of contact and really just hunting for the whistle.
Now here's Jones, following the miss by Wesley Matthews.
Move the ball. Stick it too much.
Jones against Parsons. Jones dishes to Horford. Millsap a screen. And it's Schroeder missing.
Good little two-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it.
Nowitzki outside. That'll do it for the first half. Hawk.
Okay, guys, solid play so far. I like what I'm seeing. But just a few things to talk about before the second half. Number one, we've done really well in limiting our turnovers. The last thing we want to do is give them extra possessions, and so far, we haven't. I'll say this for us, though. Our shot selection has been terrific. We haven't forced things, and the shots are dropping for us because of that patience. And let's try to play the second half at a moderate pace. Not too slow, but not too fast that it turns into a shootout. That's not what we want. Nobody gave us a chance tonight.